What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel once again. My hair is just like not today. Let's go ahead and jump into it because you guys already know by the title that this is a favorites video. So I didn't do a favorites last month just because I didn't really have anything to show you guys. I hadn't really picked up anything new until like literally the last week of July. So I wasn't going to do a video if I didn't have anything that I'd really been loving for the entire month. So I will say that I'm glad August is over because I'm really just trying to get into those fall months. Like, when is it going to be fall? When? What are the official fall months? I mean, obviously October is a fall month. Like November, is that it? We only get 2 months out of the year for fall. Let's go ahead and jump into my favorites and try and get it moving because I actually have a lot of stuff and I talk way too much, so let's go. Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This stuff is so amazing. I picked this up on Amazon. I love this stuff so much. So it doesn't... This is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, I've already dipped into it. The cool thing about this is a little bit goes a long way. Now what it is it's literally just a balm, and it's very soft, very creamy, and you just take it, and as it warms up in your hands, it turns into like an oil, and you just literally rub it all over your face, and this stuff literally takes everything off. Like my Colourpop lippies that are meant to stay like till the end of time, this stuff gets it off like no problem, like it's nothing. So I've been loving this. It says it cleans thoroughly, non-greasy, non-drying for all skin types, which is great for me since I have the sensitive skin. It says it's lightweight cleansing balm, quickly dissolves tenacious face and eye makeups, including those with sunscreen. So yes, this does turn into like a silky oil. It literally takes everything off. I've been loving this. I'm going to continue loving this. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but it's so worth it to just like easily take everything off your face. And the reason I wanted to try this is because using the cotton swabs and like the other cleansing stuff, even like the wipes, you're constantly like tugging at your face. It's an additional thing that's pulling on your skin. With this, you don't have to really like rub, you just wipe it really softly, use gentle pressure, and it takes everything off without really like rubbing and digging at your skin. So as you get older, you start to really think about those things. So I've been loving this. The next thing that I've been really digging, especially in the summer, I've talked about this before, my skin gets crazy oily, like you can dig some oil out of my skin. It's insane. So I've been using this Botanics, the Power of Plants Mattifying Toner, Shine Away. This says it clarifies and absorbs excess oil for oily combination skin with clarifying willow bark. So what you do is you just shake this up. It has like a kind of powdery consistency, like right here you can kind of see that. So you just shake it, put it on a cotton swab, and what I do with this is I only use it in the morning so that it can kind of last throughout the day. I don't use it at night. There's just no need to, because oil is actually really good for your skin. It's going to help prevent a lot of like wrinkles. So if you have the excess oil, it sucks, but it's actually a lifesaver in the long run. So I only use this in the morning to kind of help keep my face relatively matte throughout the day. And I only put it in my T-zone, like where I'm insanely oily, which is my forehead and usually right here in my laugh lines. So I've been really liking this. It really does mattify, and it really helps control that excess oil, and it makes it so I'm not like literally shining crazy all day long. So I've been loving this a lot. The next thing I've been loving for actually a while now, but I wanted to mention it. I actually made a whole separate video on that, which I will put like up here as an additional video. The Maui Moisture Shea Butter Detangler Leave-In. Love this stuff. I don't know what I would do without it. It makes my hair brushing so much more manageable, especially when my hair is wet. So I've been loving this. If you guys are looking for something, check this out. It's worth the money. Kind of all over the place with like face and hair, but here's another face product that I actually picked up when I am really lazy and I haven't worn makeup for the day and it's the end of the day and I'm super tired and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to wash my face. I've been going to these Alba Botanica Acne, it says dote, I don't know why it says dote, but these cleansing towelettes, it cleans deep and fights breakouts. It has 2% salicylic acid and it's formulated with willow bark extract, which is just so great. Pretty much anything that has willow bark in it, I'm like, yes. They're not like really like moist, if you know what I mean. Like a lot of these like cloths sometimes are like super moist, so you feel like it's like, you know, like really just like cleansing. I feel like this really cleanses, but it's not really moist. So I feel like it does just enough for when I'm like, I haven't worn a makeup. I wouldn't use these to take makeup off or anything, but to just kind of quickly just give my face and my skin like a quick cleanse that's going to help control any kind of like acne breakout. So if I feel like some are coming along, and I just want to kind of like do like a refresh, I guess you would say, these are really good. So I've been really liking these ones. Okay, the next kind of like face product, sorry, I just like died coughing. The next face product I want to talk to you guys about, I have been very, very terrible as far as applying sunscreen. Whether it's sunny out or not, I've always been like, no, I don't need sunscreen, like I want to get that tan. But now that I am older, I have been trying to do my best to wear some sunscreen, and so I decided to go with the Tarte Tartegaurd SPF 30. The reason I decided to go with this is because it's very lightweight and it doesn't leave a white cast like a lot of sunscreens do. They're like thick and they just, I don't know, I've just always had this like, oh, about sunscreen. I never ever have used it like when I was a kid, when I was forced to, but in my early adult days, and now I'm just like, oh god, sunscreen. But I have been turning to this, and I actually really like this product because it's lightweight and it doesn't have that white cast, and I can wear it under my makeup and it still just feels really light as though I don't have anything on. So this is definitely a good sunscreen if you're kind of like me and you have all of those thoughts and issues with sunscreen. This is something that I would try, or that I would suggest for you to try. And also if you have the sensitive skin and oily and everything, this has been really good for me, so loving that. Okay, a couple of cosmetic products that I want to talk really quick about, and I'm gonna go through them like super fast because I just don't want this video to be like ridiculously long because I got some long ones coming at you. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is the Colourpop brow pencil in, what color is this? Bang and Brunette. Loving this. I kind of interchanged from this one to the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I think this is the number 6, which is like the darkest one. And the reason I got this is, one, my eyebrows are extremely dark, they're like black, but I usually go for more of like a lighter brown for whatever reason, so I don't know if I should be going with black or brown, but this is the first time I've gone with such a dark one. But the reason that I honestly use them both. Like sometimes I like will kind of somehow use them both like at the same time. But I've been loving these. They go on super smooth, they stay on all day, and I just really like these. And then the next thing is the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner, which I have a whole review on the Kathleen Lights line from Colourpop, which this is a part of. This is Mr.Bing. Mr.Bing. I always want to say Mr.Bing and it's not. But I've been loving this brown eyeliner. I'm wearing it right now. I love it so much. It's perfect for fall, and it's also perfect for like a more natural look if you don't want to do like the black wing liner. It just kind of defines the eye. It's super creamy and soft. It stays on a long time. So I've been really, really loving this. I reach for this all the time. Like, I actually can't remember the last time I did a black wing liner since I got this. So yeah, okay, I know I'm like such a Colourpop addict, but I just want to talk about these shades just because they've just been my go-to for like the last month and will continue to be probably. But I just wanted to throw these at you as some of my favorites. These are very neutral colors. Some of them have a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to start with this one that has been like my favorite. It's Cop of Feel. This one is such a good nude creamy base that I like to put like as a first layer before I put any other color down. So I've been reaching for this constantly. I love this one so much. And then the next one is Lala. Actually, let's go with Truth. this one is the color Truth. It's also a kind of nudie color that I can use as like a base, or even like a, not a transitional color, but just a base on my lid. I've been loving this. This is very similar to Copperfield, but this one has a little bit more of kind of a brown in it and a little bit more of like a sheer to it, and the other one is more like pinky, like peach, if that makes sense. So I kind of like to mix it up. Sometimes I'll use that one, sometimes I'll use this one. And my other reach go-to is Lala. This is a more of a shimmer one. It's like a copper color. It's stunning. I love this one so much. I've been reaching for this one a lot just to like pack on for a little bit of like, you know, at ya. If you want to see swatches of these colors, I have them. I'll put them up here. I'm always watching Colourpop, so you can check that out. Been loving this. Okay, the last things that I have for you are books. Like I said, I've been reading like crazy. The first book is The Wrath and the Dawn by, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Renee Adi? I don't know if I've been saying this right, but this book is so incredible. It was hard for me to put this down. Super, super good book. It's got like magic in it. It has an insane amount of romance in it. What it's about is basically this girl is kind of forced to marry this king who kills his wife within the first night, so before the dawn comes. Or before the sunrise, I guess, before the next day. And he doesn't kill her, so... But there's a lot of romance in this, and there's magic in it. It's very like action-packed, and it's really, really good. And like at the end of it, I was just like, oh, like I just didn't want it to be over. There is a second one, but I don't think I'm gonna read the second one because it did not get even close to the reviews as this one got. But if you are looking for something to read that you can't put down, and you like that type of stuff like romance, action, I guess kind of thriller and magic, this is definitely such a good book. This will be perfect for fall, just kind of like cozy up and read with. So yeah, I was loving this. I finished it like in the middle of August, so this is kind of like July, August, so loved that. The next one, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I did like a whole thing about this Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling, and she didn't write it by herself. It's also by John Tiffany and Jack Thorne. And I was asking you guys if anybody had read it or if anybody had any like reviews on it, and I just ended up literally buying it like within like a couple minutes of asking on Snapchat, and I was just like, I just bought it anyways. I got it on Amazon. It's a story about Harry Potter's son and a couple other characters, and it's supposed to be like 19 years later it takes place, and there's some old characters that return and there's some new characters, and it's just very rich, and it was hard to put down as well, and it was just so cool to kind of go back to this like magical land and just kind of revisit these characters and like kind of have like a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like you always just want a little bit more, and this kind of gave that to me. This is in a script like layout, so when you're reading it, it has like act 1, see like act 1 scene blah blah blah. And there's 2 parts, but honestly I thought it was going to be hard to read at first because of the layout, but it actually made me read it a lot faster. So it took a little bit of getting used to because it has like the character's name like Harry and his line, and Hermione and her line. So it was a little bit difficult, but once you get used to it, you just kind of ignore the names and you kind of know what's going on. I'm not exactly like the best reader or the fastest reader, so that could have just been me, but this was definitely a favorite. I literally just finished it like September 1st. So I'm counting it as my August favorite. I read it pretty quickly and I loved it so much. So if you're interested in this book, I would definitely suggest picking it up. There were like some things that I didn't like about it, but there were more things that I loved about it than I didn't. So it was definitely worth the read. So if you want to revisit that, I would highly suggest picking it up. I got mine on Amazon, but you can pick it up anywhere, I'm sure. Oh, the last thing I actually wanted to share with you guys, and I was like so excited about this, is this denim jacket. I've been wearing it like crazy. I've been wearing it like every single day with everything. I love it so much. It's like super stretchy, and it's by the brand Cut From The Cloth, but I actually got it in my Stitch Fix boxing, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, or I don't think I've ever mentioned that I do that, but I'll put a link down below. But yeah, I got it in that, and I just like love it so much. It's perfect for fall, and it's like super stretchy, and I like that it's like a light denim. And then the other thing that I got is this cute little enamel pin, and it says Clever Girl. That's my favorite, Jurassic Park. Because you guys, if you guys been following me, you guys know that I love dinosaurs, so. Plus, if you watched my facts about me, you also know that I love dinosaurs. So anyways, that's all that I have for you guys. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what any of your favorites were for August, and that's it. So until next time, I hope that you guys have a good day or good night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!